Dear brother, if every morning you wake up feeling like just a shadow in your own home, I want you to pause for a few minutes and listen to this, because what I'm about to share could change the way you get out of bed tomorrow morning, not just with steadier steps, but with eyes that shine with confidence and strength, just like the man you once were. I know, it sounds hard to believe. A 5-minute massage, could it really transform a tired, sluggish man, someone who feels his wife barely notices him anymore, into a man with a completely different aura overnight? I'm not saying this to sell you an empty dream. I'm saying this because in my over 20 years as a doctor in Chicago, I have witnessed thousands of American men over 60, from former soldiers and retired engineers to construction workers, come to me with tired, disappointed eyes and the same familiar question. Doctor, what's wrong with me? I don't feel like a man anymore. Do you understand that feeling? The feeling of walking into your living room and your grandchildren barely greeting you because you always look so down and weary. The feeling of walking beside your wife but not daring to hold her hand because deep down, you no longer feel confident. The feeling of lying in bed, turning your back to each other, tears falling silently. No one hears them, but you know. You know you've lost that spark that once made you the man your wife admired, the man your children were proud of. But brother, what's scarier than aging itself is when we convince ourselves, I'm old now, I can't change anymore. Let me tell you, that is the most dangerous thought. Because the truth is, there are changes so small people don't even pay attention to them, yet they hold the power to change a whole life. One of those is this vagus nerve activation massage, a massage that can stimulate blood circulation, making your face more radiant and your eyes brighter, reduce nervous tension, helping you sleep deeply without medication, and most importantly, it activates dopamine and testosterone hormones, making you feel like a real man again, confident and full of vitality after just one night. I remember 3 months ago, one of my patients, Mr. James, 67 years old, a former U.S. Army serviceman, came to see me with sad, weary eyes. He said, Laura, I'm so tired. My wife doesn't look at me the way she used to. I can't sleep well, and every morning I wake up with aches all over. I taught him this massage. After just the first night, he called me at 6 a.m. He said, Laura, I can't remember the last time I woke up this early. I feel strong, my mind feels so clear, and today I made breakfast for my wife with my own hands. Do you understand what that means? It's not just about health, it's about confidence, about the value of a man that age can never take away. And today I'm going to share this massage with you. I won't promise it will turn you into a different person overnight, but I can assure you if you do it correctly, just 5 minutes each night, you will no longer feel invisible. You will see your wife looking at you with admiration again, your grandchildren happy to see their strong grandpa, and most importantly, you will look at yourself in the mirror and smile proudly. Yes, I am still me, a strong, confident man. Throughout my years in this profession, I have met countless American men over the age of 60 who came to see me with the same look in their eyes. It was a look of sadness, exhaustion, yet trying to hide a deep fear inside. They would sit down in the chair, rest their hands on their knees, and look down at the floor as they told me about their changes. They spoke about how lately they had become forgetful, forgetting what they had just said moments ago. They spoke about how every morning when they woke up, their bodies felt frozen, their backs ached, and their limbs felt stiff. And then, as their story neared the end, their voices would soften and their eyes would turn red. They would say, I don't feel like a man anymore, doctor. Laura, I remember one of my patients in Texas, Mr. David, 72 years old. He used to be a chief construction engineer, managing over 200 workers. He was a strong, decisive man, his whole life tied to skyscrapers and construction projects. But when he retired, everything changed. He said, I feel useless. My kids are busy. My wife spends her whole day taking care of the grandkids. I sit in the living room all day and no one even notices me. I feel invisible. When he said the word invisible, I looked into his eyes and I saw the greatest fear of men as they age. The fear of no longer having value. They don't fear wrinkles. They don't fear gray hair. They fear one thing, that no one needs them anymore. And when their bodies begin to betray them, when their manhood no longer functions as it once did, when their health declines, their memory fades, they feel as if the last honor of being a man has been stripped away. I remember once Mr. William, 65 years old, a former bank employee in New York, told me through tears, "Laura, I used to be so proud of myself. I took care of my wife and kids. I was independent. I never asked anyone for help. But now whenever I need to get up at night to use the bathroom, I have to sit on the bed for a whole minute before I can stand up because of my back pain. I'm afraid that one day I won't be able to take care of myself. I'm afraid of becoming a burden." Brother, I understand that fear, because it's not just the fear of illness or aging, it's the fear of being forgotten. I once heard Mr. Michael, 68 years old, a widower, say to me, "I'm not afraid of dying. I'm just afraid that when I die, no one will even realize I ever existed." What breaks my heart the most is that most men choose to stay silent. They don't tell their children because they don't want them to worry. They don't tell their wives because they don't want to upset them. They don't tell their friends out of shame. They just sit there day by day, watching their bodies weaken, their memories fade, their manhood diminish, and then they convince themselves, "I guess I'm old now. There's nothing I can do." But brother, I'm not telling you this to drown you in despair. I'm telling you because I want you to understand one truth. Age does not have the right to take away your value. Only you can give it up if you believe you are powerless. I want you to remember the days when you were young, when you walked into a room and everyone looked up to greet you, when you stood next to your wife and saw the pride in her eyes, when your children boasted to their friends, "That's my dad." None of that is lost. It's just being covered by fatigue, stress, and changes in your body that you don't fully understand yet. And trust me, I've witnessed so many men think they would spend the rest of their years in silence. But with just small changes, the way they breathe, the way they move, down to simple 5-minute massages each night, they regain the light in their eyes, the vitality in their faces, and the strength in every step they took. I remember Mr. David after 2 weeks of doing the vagus nerve activation massage I taught him. He called me and laughed loudly over the phone. "Laura, my wife says I look 10 years younger these days. I feel stronger, more confident. I've started fixing things around the house again. I feel like a man again." Do you want to feel that too? Do you want to wake up every morning, look at your wife sleeping beside you, and tell yourself, "Today, I will protect her, love her, and make her proud to have a strong husband"? Do you want to walk into the living room and see your grandchildren run up to hug you because they know their grandpa is still strong, sharp-minded, and full of life? If your answer is yes, then I want you to stay with me until the end. Because the massage I'm about to teach you is not just a massage. It is a silent declaration of a man that you are still here, still strong, still worthy of pride, regardless of your age. If you've listened this far, I am certain that you are not someone who gives up easily. Only men who are truly strong, who crave change, and who want to live each day to the fullest would sit and listen to these words until the end. I want you to be proud of that, because you are not just doing this for yourself, but also for your wife, for your children and grandchildren, those who always hope to see you healthy, happy, and confident every day. Today, I don't just want to talk to you about fear, about loss, or about what age has taken away from you. I am here to tell you that everything can still change, and it can change much faster than you think. I want you to imagine just after one night, yes, just after one night, you could feel a difference in your body. Tomorrow morning when you wake up, you will feel your legs lighter, your steps steadier, your spine straighter, and most importantly, your eyes will shine. The eyes of a man who knows he is in control of his life. Because the massage I'm about to teach you is not just a few gentle strokes for relaxation. It is a neuroendocrine therapy technique designed to activate the vagus nerve, reducing stress and anxiety, helping you sleep deeply and soundly without medication. Enhance blood circulation, especially to the pelvic area, restoring sexual ability, improving erection quality, making you feel like a real man again. Stimulate the natural production of dopamine and testosterone, making you more confident, joyful, stronger, and more charismatic in conversation, able to lead every discussion. Relieve neck, shoulder, lower back, and knee pain, making it easier for you to move, do housework, exercise, or simply carry your grandchild without feeling exhausted. I have witnessed thousands of my patients change just thanks to this massage. Mr. Williams, 68 years old, once said, "I thought I would spend the rest of my life in silence, but after just 1 week of massage, I felt like a different person. I started laughing more, teasing my wife more, and my wife, she laughed along with me. I felt alive again." You could be next. And I'm not saying this to sell you an empty dream. I am a doctor. I never sell false hope. But I am giving you the truth. The truth that your body can still change, can still recover, can still be strong, confident, and in control, whether you are 60, 70, or 80 years old. And the best part is, you don't need to go to a clinic. You don't need to pay thousands of dollars for physical therapy sessions. You don't need to take sexual stimulants that strain your heart. You only need 5 to 10 minutes each night doing this massage right in your bed in the quiet space of your own home. No one needs to know. This is your little secret, the secret that will let you step into each new day with a confidence that age cannot take away. In just a few minutes, I will guide you through each massage step in detail. Easy to understand, easy to perform, and I will explain why each movement affects your nervous system, your circulation, and your hormones. I want you not just to do it, but to understand it, so you can confidently practice every day without depending on anyone else. Stay with me, because I believe deep in your heart, you do not want to become invisible. You want your wife to look at you with the same eyes she did on your wedding day. You want your children and grandchildren to be proud that you are still healthy, sharp, and optimistic. You want to wake up each morning, look in the mirror and smile. Yes, I am still me. I am still a strong, proud man, no matter my age. Stay until the end, brother, because with just 5 minutes of massage each night, you can rewrite your life story, a story full of confidence, freedom, and self-mastery. And I, Dr. Laura, will be by your side on this journey. Please sit comfortably or lie down on your bed with a pillow under your head and shoulders to let your body relax as much as possible. I will guide you through a massage that activates the vagus nerve while stimulating testosterone production, helping you sleep deeply, feel uplifted, and improve your masculinity with just 5 to 10 minutes each night. For the first step, place both hands on your chest, right below your collarbones. Close your eyes, inhale deeply through your nose for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 2 seconds, then slowly exhale through your mouth for 6 seconds. Repeat this 5 times to calm your sympathetic nervous system and bring your body into a relaxed state. This warm-up step helps slow your heart rate, lower blood pressure, and increase oxygen flow to your brain, making your mind clear and instantly reducing stress. Next, use your right index and middle fingers and place them just behind your earlobe, along the sternocleidomastoid muscle, the muscle running from behind your ear down the front of your neck. Using light to moderate pressure, massage in small circles, moving from behind your ear down your neck for about 1 minute on each side. This movement stimulates the vagus nerve, the most important nerve of the parasympathetic system, helping to lower cortisol, the stress hormone, stabilize heart rate, improve digestion, and increase serotonin, bringing deep relaxation, happiness, and easier deep sleep. Then place your left hand on the back of your neck, just below the base of your skull. Using your thumb and index finger, gently squeeze both sides of your neck for 2 minutes, gradually moving from top to bottom. This movement helps increase blood circulation to the brain, reduce headaches, and relieve neck and shoulder stiffness, a main cause of insomnia, fatigue, and declining testosterone due to the body remaining in a stressed state. Now comes the most important step. Place your right hand on your lower abdomen, just above the pubic bone. Using the base of your palm, rub in small clockwise circles with moderate pressure for 2 to 3 minutes. This movement stimulates blood flow to the pelvic area, increasing oxygen and nutrients to the prostate and testicles, thereby supporting natural testosterone production, improving erection quality, and enhancing desire naturally without medication. Finally, use your middle finger to press gently on the point between your anus and testicles, known as the perineum point, for about 1 minute while taking deep breaths. This is an important acupressure point in Eastern medicine and is also recognized in modern neurobiology for its role in stimulating the perineal nerve, regulating sex hormones, reducing tension, and improving pelvic floor function, the foundation of erection strength and urinary control. After finishing, lie still, relax your whole body, and continue slow breathing for another 1 to 2 minutes to feel your body. Many of my patients have told me that, even on the first night, they felt it was easier to fall asleep. Their bodies felt lighter, and the next morning they woke up with a completely different spirit, confident, happy, and full of energy. Dear brother, this massage may be simple, but it comprehensively affects your nervous, circulatory, endocrine, and mental systems. It not only helps you sleep well and reduces pain, but also awakens your masculinity, something that age can never take away if you truly understand and cherish your body. I want you to practice it every night as a small yet powerful ritual so that each day you will feel stronger, more confident, and live true to your worth as a strong, self-reliant, and proud man. If you have listened all the way to these final moments, I want you to be proud of yourself, because only truly strong, brave men with a deep desire for change would sit and listen to every word I've shared, every instruction, every story I told today. You are not doing this just for yourself. You are doing this for your wife, the woman who has walked with you through all the ups and downs of life. You are doing this for your children and grandchildren, those little ones who always hope to see their grandfather healthy, happy, and sharp each day. And above all, you are doing this to remind yourself, I am still here. I am still a strong, self-reliant, and proud man. I'm not promising you this is a miracle that will happen overnight, although I know that many of my patients have felt a difference after just the first evening practicing this massage. But I promise you, if you persist, if you give yourself 5 to 10 minutes each night, you will see your body change day by day. You will find yourself sleeping better, waking up refreshed and light. You will find your steps steadier, your eyes brighter, your voice deeper and stronger. And you will see that the woman beside you, the one who has spent so many years with you, will look at you differently, with eyes of trust, admiration, and love, just like in the early days. I want you to understand one thing. Age cannot take away your value. Your body is not broken, it just needs your care, love, and reactivation. And this massage is the first step for you to do that. If you found today's sharing valuable, I hope you will click like on this video, so I know that the knowledge and experiences I bring are truly helping you and thousands of other men out there. If you want to continue this journey with me, to receive more exercises, massages, and secrets of nutrition and lifestyle for a strong, self-reliant, and happy life after 60, please subscribe to this channel. And if you know someone, a friend, a brother, a relative, who is also feeling tired, weak, and lacking in confidence, please share this video with them. Because sometimes just a small massage, a new piece of knowledge, or a timely word can change a man's whole life. I am Dr. Laura. I am grateful that you stayed with me today. Remember, you are not invisible. You are not weak. You are simply stepping into a new chapter of your life, a chapter that you can write yourself with health, confidence, strength, and love. I look forward to seeing you in the next videos, wishing you a peaceful evening, a deep sleep, and a tomorrow where you wake up with a confident smile on your face. Don't forget to click like, subscribe to the channel, and share this video. Together we will build a strong, free, and happy community as we age, brother.